Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Only Marvel Fans, the ultimate destination for all things Marvel. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is an anomaly that is unpredictable and unprecedented. With over 30 movies under their belt and several TV shows, it's unfathomable that they've been able to keep it together and tell a coherent, interwoven, and ever-expanding narrative. But as the universe expands, there are burning questions that have remained unanswered. This current Phase 4 has had a lot of plot holes that have confused Marvel fans, to the extent they may become distracted while they try to make sense of each. In this video, we discuss 21 burning questions, and, if we can, share some theories that might explain them. But before we get into it, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into them, shall we?
Okay, I wanted to do it a little.
Number 1. How many Hulks are we going to have? Abomination is back, Bruce Banner is in human form, but we are sure he can revert to Hulk form, She-Hulk will return, and General Ross will be Black Widow's counterpart as Red Hulk. This raises the question, how many Hulks can we possibly have? We'd like to say the more Hulks the merrier, but how many giant monsters can the world contain? Many things will have to give or be smashed with so many of them around.
He didn't want to make things perfect. He just hated things the way they are.
Number 2. How will the snap change Rocket and the other Guardians? Rocket was the only Guardian that survived the snap, and as he expected, he had lost a lot. But this did not stop him from joining the Avengers to protect the Earth. Now that his counterparts are back, how will this change him? Will he be more cautious? Will he be less reckless? How would his counterparts react to a changed Rocket? It's a fact that the Guardians are back, but they are different now.
This is the gap junction, the space between universes.
Number 3. How does time in the multiverse work? As explained in Endgame, time travel in the universe works similarly to dimension hopping, where the choices of the individual create branches, and by extension, the multiverse. However, this doesn't explain how Steve Rogers could appear at the finale end of Loki, invariably changing his timeline. It also doesn't explain how the battle in Doctor Strange takes place in a different timeline. It indicates that time travel and creating the multiverse are different, even though they are treated as the same thing in the movie. Number 4. Where is White Vision? White Vision is the clone of the original WandaVision, who Thanos tragically murdered in Avengers Infinity War. He was created by S.W.O.R.D. and modeled by comic book creator John Byrne. But as we go deeper into the movie, we see that the android flew away and hasn't been seen since. This is an excellent resolution to this conflict and a trademark of Marvel storytelling. However, it still raises some questions. Where's White Vision? Why hasn't his plotline been revisited? As a standalone movie, this end is spectacular, but since it was going to fit into larger narratives, his absence festered and was very much noticed.
If I could just put your minds at ease.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Hang on a sec.
Number 5. How did Wong and Abomination become friends? Fans were shocked when they saw the forgotten MCU villain Abomination reappear in 2021's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. He initially appeared in 2008 in The Incredible Hulk, and he's a huge villain, created when Emil Blonsky injected himself with a super soldier serum, the same one Bruce Banner infected himself with. His reappearance was shocking, and he was also seen to have amicably shaken hands with Sorcerer Supreme Wong after fighting tournament in Macau. This has remained a mystery, as it was neither addressed nor explained in Shang-Chi. It has also been ignored in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man No Way Home, both of which Wong acted in. This dismissal is an exceptionally bizarre plot hole, primarily when Phase 4 focuses on Wong's character. Would it ever get answered? Fans can merely guess.
Gotta be me. You saw what those stones did to Thanos? They almost killed him.
Number 6. Why is Bruce Banner in human form in Shang-Chi? Following Shang-Chi's post-credit scene, Wong introduces Shang-Chi to a group of Avengers to assess the energy of the hero's newfound weapons. They are in a holographic form, except for Bruce Banner, who appears in human form. Bear in mind that the last time fans saw Bruce, it was in Avengers Endgame, and he was in the Gamma humanoid form he has always been from Thanos' snap. This snap has been tested and tried to be permanent, but this has now been disputed following his change to human form in Shang-Chi. No one knows why that is, and given Marvel's penchant for knots, the audience may be left hanging.
There are worlds beyond my own. Worlds that need
Me.
Number 7. Is the multiverse in What If the same as the multiverse of the MCU? Would fans be right to assume that all multiverses are MCU multiverses? This question remains difficult to answer with the introduction of What If. The Disney series consists of a multiverse, but is it the same as the MCU multiverse? While there's a lot of connective tissue stemming from What If and MCU, there's no assurance that they are one and the same. Many fans even thought there would be an answer following the trailer, but knowing Marvel, they kept sealed lips. In fact, it gets worse. There's a more straightforward answer between the MCU and Sony Marvel Universe than there is about the two movies. Number 8. What is Skrull? The Skrulls were recently introduced in the MCU. Surprisingly, they were the good guys. They saved the day in several Marvel movies. So far, so good, they are allies, especially the ones we've met so far. But is it going to go on like that? Are others going to be less friendly? How many of them have we met? How many will we meet in the future? Or are some characters just secret Skrulls?
Mind your own business.
Number 9. Is Kingpin dead? One thing Marvel is known for is the resurrection of dead actors. A lot of heroes die to show up later. Vision, Barnes, and several others have returned to the franchise after being considered dead. So for Kingpin, it might be the same old story. He was shown to have died at the hands of Maya in the Hawkeye finale, but there are plenty of ways to plan for the character's eventual return. Number 10. What will become of the 10 Rings under Jia Ling? Zhu Wenwu's reign as one of the best MCU villains was undisputed, but now it's over. While he's gone, his organization is controlled by his daughter Jia Ling. Would she be able to handle it well? What evil plans does she have for the group? Will she be training the former Black Widows? And how powerful will she be after that formidable combination? Number 11. What are the origins of ShangChis Rings? Rings are very symbolic in the Marvel franchise. They have many secrets to reveal, including their power and their origin. But in Shang-Chi, no one can tell where these rings are from, and where they are sending a beacon to. Is it a call for help? If yes, to whom and against what enemy? The present ones, or a coming one in the future?
And I will return for judgment.
Number 12. Why the Eternals? In 2021, a group of superheroes known as the Eternals was introduced. They were sent to Earth thousands of years ago to protect the Earth from deviants. The Eternals came to an abrupt end, and like all Marvel standalone movies, a sequel is required. However, Marvel has kept quiet about Eternals too, and the chances for its return remain bleaker than ever. Silence on their part might mean it will eventually happen, or the sequel is no longer a priority for the MCU at this point.
I just want to kill you myself.
Attaboy.
Number 13. What is Peter Parker's future in the MCU? Spider-Man No Way Home not only serves as the last chapter in the trilogy, but also as a revelation of things to come. As we go deeper into the movie, Peter loses his auntie as well as his memories. He becomes entirely anonymous and has no friends. So what does his future look like going forward? Will he still be Spider-Man, or better still, an Avenger?
I'm not touching that thing.
You want me to get you an oven mitt?
Number 14. How will the MCU handle mutants? From Ms. Marvel to Namor, the MCU has been introducing mutants forever. However, if there's anyone fans are waiting for, it's the X-Men. Their iconic blue and yellow suits have yet to make an appearance since their last stint. We hope that all the mutants are fully introduced in Phase 5 or 6.
I have someone here that I'd like you all to meet. This is my son, Scar.
Number 15. What is up with Hulk's son? The season finale of She-Hulk surprised viewers with the appearance of Hulk's son, Scar. He was born after his mother Kiera made a cocoon and threw it in the ocean after having sex with Hulk. Scar inherited his father's powers, such as stamina and super strength. But unlike his father, Scar is so much more. He inherited the old power from his mother, allowing him to control the ground of any planet he's on. He's also seen carrying weapons.
We have to win. We both just have to lose.
Number 16. Where is the Quantum Realm? Several movies of the Marvel franchise use the Quantum Realm, where time has different actions and the laws of physics are irrelevant. Unfortunately, not even Marvel's big brains know what is going on there. The Quantum Realm is very vague, making it confusing but thrilling.
Is a master at extracting information from the unwilling through psychoactive means.
Number 17. Who hired Sonny Birch? Many groups competed in Ant-Man and the Wasp for Hank Pym's lab. One of these factions included Sonny Birch, a restaurant owner and career criminal. Obviously, he didn't care for the science as he was paid handsomely in exchange for the theft. This raises the question, who hired Sonny Birch? While the movie offers no clue whatsoever, it's clear that those who hired him wanted the Pym particles as quickly as possible. Number 18. Where is Hydra? Following their defeat in Captain America the Winter Soldier, Hydra has been popping in and out of the franchise. The biggest question that poses a challenge now is not if they're still around, it's if they are still powerful enough to pose a threat. Number 19. Who is working with a power broker? Former loyal S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Sharon has done well for herself. After the US labeled her a traitor, Sharon went to Madripoor and became the power broker. Although we know her secret identity and intentions, we don't know who she called at the show's end. Is she really who she says she is? And who is she working with?
Can I help you?
You caused an incursion, and we're gonna fix it.
Number 20. Who is the next big bad for Earth? After Phase 3 began, it was disclosed that the upcoming Marvel movies might have two major villains, one being Earth-based and the other being comic-based. So who exactly could they be? This major consensus points to Kang, a character in a Phase 6 movie. The second villain, however, is unclear.
Who are you? And how did you get in here?
This place is amazing.
Number 21. Where are the new Avengers team? This is one of the most important questions that have been left unanswered. Where are the Avengers? For every phase, each movie arc was concluded by an Avengers movie, all but Phase 4. This can allude to the confusion and disjointedness of the phase. This is also why we are left wondering who the new members of the Avengers are. Similarly, the new leader is also not known. Who will replace the brave and eccentric Steve Rogers? Will it be Ms. Marvel, one of the Eternals, Captain Marvel, or even Captain America? Time will surely tell concerning these questions, and we'll be waiting.
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
Do you think we missed out on any important information as regards to burning questions from the Marvel franchise? Tell us about it in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon.
You are very welcome here to the land of the gods. Welcome to Valhalla.